That included approaching an individual named Wade Wilson and offering to have him pay money to try to influence the outcome of your kidnapping case.
I don't know who approached who initially, but he and I had discussions along those lines, yes, sir.
Was there ever any discussion about paying Wade Wilson to kill Denise Williams?
Wade brought up the fact that he had been a hitman in his past. I think he was lying, but he did offer to make Denise go away and make other witnesses in the case go away. And I've said, don't ever speak to me of that again.
20 years ago, this gentleman right here was killed with a shotgun to the face by this man on the left and was set up and hit by this lady on the right. These two wanted to live happily ever after with this dude's insurance money. This dude on the left ended up snitching on the whole situation, and when he was in county jail, Wade Wilson told him that he was a hitman. Now, Wade Wilson has been telling everybody his whole life he's a hitman. He has been killing people and all this stuff. This dude said he didn't believe him, and he actually, spilled the beans on it. This is a different case than the time that Wade Wilson spilled the beans when a dude in Lee County Jail offered to pay Wade Wilson $200,000 to kill his baby mama.
First of all, you were a state witness. I mean, you testified against the guy that wanted you to supposedly kill his or unalive his child's mother.
Every time Wade gets locked up, he runs up a gambling debt. He tries to get as much commissary as he can from any situation he can, and he goes around lying saying he's a hitman. Now, is there a possibility that there's other victims out there from Wade Wilson? It's up in the air. A lot of people say that he's not a killer. It's just that day he was on drugs and he did some horrific crimes that he can never take back.
It's a lot to digest. I don't know. I think he could have been some sort of contract unaliver, maybe in his head, and he was really trying to get, the guts to do it. And eventually, if the situation presented itself, I'm pretty sure he would have took it.
Does it sound like he just goes to jail and runs him out, or you really think he's a hitman?
I think he's really just looking for some action, and then eventually he's gonna really get what he's looking for, and he's gonna have to, do what he says he does. I think he's looking to be a KILLER, man. And it just so happens that the intoxication of those horrible drugs brung that out of him. He's been fantasizing about it. He's been, whether he did it or not, who knows? But he's obviously been fantasizing about it, trying to big himself up and build this character to be the true KILLER. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Well, when he was supposed to deliver, I think this dude right here was like he didn't believe him, so it never went through. But when he was supposed to deliver on the other time, he went and cooperated. So maybe he isn't. There's no way he could. He doesn't have anybody on the outside. Like this whole organization, unless you believe that story, DBS, that he was in an organization.
Self-proclaimed, man. He's self-proclaimed. He might be like a freelancer when it comes to like dirtbag, grimy bullshit that people, need to get done, like insurance scams and shit. He's probably their guy. You know what I mean? I think he just, he just lost it. He's fucked up, man. He's got mental health issues. I don't think he can really pull through on something that is very, calculated like that. Hitman, come on, man. Serious? This dude is got daddy issues, mommy issues. He hits women. He can't control his anger. He's a drug user. Like, contract killers are super disciplined, man. This dude is a fucking cornball.
And he's stupid. He's not street smart because why would you go tell your old job? Not Josh, dude. Why would you tell Mila? Why would you tell your dad? Why would you call your dad? And then the police show up and to be shocked about it.
If you're this killer, man, you're going to keep your fucking mouth shut. You know what I mean? You're not going to say nothing.
And then we got an update from Team Wade. Oh, and also DBS, that one Marie chick got exposed. Did you see that? They found out who she was.
She's a wild one.
Does the voice match her? A lot of people are having a hard time with that.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a hard time with that too. I really thought like she was gonna be like one of those blonde Karens with the bob. So yeah, You were going with the attractiveness of her voice, thinking that maybe she might have been attractive too, because her voice does have a little, um, I don't know, it's catchy.
So he's only allowed to get $300 a day. How does that equivalent? Is he getting all that with snacks? Is he able? What is he? What's
So
what?
he's only allowed to go to the store every other week. He's gonna have a limit. It's probably gonna be like $125, and that could just include food and like toiletries and stuff like that, and also spending stamps and stuff, and then the kiosk. I don't know how that comes into play. When I did my time, we didn't have any of those tablets or anything like that. But you went to the store every other week. You had a buy limit, and you also had a limit for hygiene and stamps and stuff like that. So
Okay, so but he's living like a king, would you say?
he's probably got the finest protein packs there is, man. He's probably got tuna and mackerel, soups for days, toiletry. He's probably got the amenities, maybe a hot pot, you know, whatever they're allowed. He can make coffee, stuff like that. So he's chilling, man. He's just
Can he buy books and stuff too? You think?
probably do that on a tablet, um, but probably go to the library. They still have actual books in the library.
So that would be separate from what he could spend in the commissary, right? That's a set. So that would be the other 150 that's sitting there. He could buy other stuff, right?
Yeah. So he can buy stuff out of catalogs too. Catalogs that are approved by the facility. It could have, a TV in there. It could have all from electronics to gear as far as sweatpants, sweatshirts, underwear, socks, toiletries, clippers. You got everything in there. You've got arts section, you got hobby section. So it all depends on what kind of things he's allowed. You know what I mean? If he's allowed to have a hobby, he can acquire those things through the catalog.
Yeah, he's probably not allowed to have a catalog in Dev Row. I don't know.
Nah, from what I'm understanding, that they have the same rights as everybody else that's in the jail. They will treat them in a humane manner until the day that they die. So, from my understanding, it's the same privileges that general population has. Death row has to an extent, you know. But as far as all the things that they're allowed, I believe death row is allowed the same things.
So he's got unlimited honey buns. Can we
Yeah,
please? Can we say that at least? He's got unlimited honey buns. Pause.
yeah, he's probably got unlimited honey buns. There's probably so many people in there with so many different things going on in there as far as like money. A lot of these guys on death row, they do have supports that just like Wade Wilson, just a lot quieter. So I don't think anybody's going to be scrambling and jambling for money. You know what I mean, or doing any kind of craziness. Everybody's going to be well off. So currency is going to be flowing. Um, and it is what it is. He's just gonna sit there. He's gonna fucking stack his cell with everything he can, um, and that's what it's gonna be until the day he dies.
90,180. That's what where they're at too. So that's how much money he's that it has to be coming through that money, right? That $300 is coming through the Fundly to GoFundMe, which oh my gosh, she got exposed. Also, you got two other people that in Teen Way that are starting their own GoFundMe, which is so ridiculous, bro. There's
Yeah,
victims in this case, man. There's people that you shout out to Diane Ruiz. Look, the Bucks won. Salute to you. Your birthday's September 17th. We will be
yeah.
doing something for you. Salute to you.
Happy birthday. Well, it's her early birthday. We're early on it. But yeah, her son, man, he graduated college, man. Come on, man. That shit ain't no easy task. You know what kind of bills you have or going. He's gonna be in debt for how long? If he ain't on a scholarship, man, come on. He deserves that more than anybody. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you one thing, you can stay focused in college and get through without the peer pressure and all the stuff around it and get through it. Man, that says a lot because, I couldn't even do that through high school. I had to go do an alternative and get my diploma and
Still losing your mother, man, that's determination, man. That kid's got grit. He's dedicated. He's got discipline. You know what I mean? I think he deserves it. Like I said, more than anybody. You know what I mean?
So this is the lady that is live right now. This Allie lady, the one, she has a Wade Wilson tattoo. The one that started her own GoFundMe.
Oh wow. You said she knew Breezy, right?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
the sister wives that were gonna take place? They were like, hey, you know what? We both got weed. Or is that the other girl with the she's got the Karen Bob?
I think deep down, Breezy, her conversations were Wade were, and the reason they're not releasing it because she passed away, which I think, you know, you already released a couple. Might as well just release all of them with Breezy. I mean, unless they're like horrific, you know, I don't know, but, um, anyways, like to me, it sounded like Breezy. She just wanted to be like the, you know, the Griselda of that whole thing, that the queen, right? She wanted to be on top, and like all these other girls, like how Kristen is kind of trying to move too, but Breezy already seen through everything. She just wants Wade. She wants everyone else to give him money though. You know what I mean? She's not stupid. That's how I looked at it, at least.
Yeah, I'm 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 on the fence about a lot of things when it comes to what these women have and what their agendas are. Um, it's so deep, man. The rabbit hole goes down. It gets hardcore. Um, these women are sick, bro. And I do believe that they do have the opportunistic gene, and they're trying to capitalize as well. Yeah, but a lot of other issues come in hand as well.
How do you feel about Coral and Dexter doing Kristen's daughter interview that's coming soon?
That chick is ready for anything that comes her way. She has no morals or ethics. She's trying to get content, and she'll do it by any means necessary. She's kind of sleazy, bro. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be a gentleman about this. You know what I mean? But she's got some shit up her sleeve too. She's an opportunistic kind of gal, and it's not hard to tell.
She rubs a lot of people the wrong way. My issue is when, and this was my issue with a lot of people, when we expose Lorenzo, which I think Zavgirl did, but she only touched on it for like, you know, 7.4 seconds. She didn't go into like the details of what we did to a certain extent that you can, because we got to remember, guys, this is California. California is very, very hard to get, and it's a minor victim. Now, when Lorenzo got exposed, Coral makes a video saying, "Yo, don't be coming at Mila," all this stuff. It's not about the Mila. We already put this out. We already said this. Mila is a victim. This is to protect Mila, because this, at the end of the day, Coral, did you know that Mila didn't even know about this? That Mr. Lorenzo has been she knew about it to a certain extent with herself. Lorenzo told her, you know, he was 22 and the girl was 17. Well, that has been determined as a lie. You got charged when you were 35, homie. And another thing on top of that is the victim's age is over 3 and under 16. It says that. It says under 16. So
Oh,
let's put the max up to 15. You're 35, 15. Dude, there ain't no coming back from that. And someone said Mila has kids. I didn't know that. I thought I was trying to help her in the future, and that's what she was saying to somebody else, saying, "What if I left my kid alone with him?" Well, what if you did leave your kid alone? Why all these people that are saying, "Oh, you guys are horrible," we're not going at her. We're exposing her man, and you guys are justifying a chomo.
yeah, I don't. Well, her judgment is all fall away, man. And like I said before, I think she knows when to play stupid. You know what I mean? You think she's innocent, man? Fuck, man. I don't believe none of that. I believe she knows a lot more than we think. And like I said, she plays a fool to catch a fool, and it's always in her favor when she does. You know what I mean? I've seen the interrogation tapes. There's a lot of things that are red flags in there, and I don't think people were paying attention. But overall, man, she's guilty too, man. She's made some really fucked up, poor decisions, man.
I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, in this case that we're covering, she is a victim. She deserves that, right? But when we got deep, and this is the thing, right? when we're just, scrolling around, seeing that your husband is a pedophile, that's not going to just get swept under the rug and we're just going to keep moving. No, no, no. That's going to get brought to the light. And then whatever happens after that happens. Now, she said that she's divorcing him. A lot of people are calling that cap.
A wise decision, lady. I mean, if you knew about it prior and now you're divorcing them for whatever, good press, shame on you, whatever. But if you didn't know and you know now and you decided to do this, hey, man, I salute to you. And I think that's the best decision you made in a very long time. I think that, it's for the best. And, it shows. So, but you got to make better decisions, lady. Your choice in men, you're horrible.
And she can always have a voice on this platform. Listen, I'll give her a voice, and she has my number. We've exchanged numbers, so I've texted her. She didn't respond back, but she has it, and she can come on anytime. This is the YouTube Streets podcast. That's DVS. I'm New Age Plug. You already know what it is.
Sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to fall back into the dark room.
Crazy, just like a wave line. You can tell in their eyes that they wanna die. Hit them on the wave line, and you know they lie. Kristen B's put down the net pipe down when your kids all around. When you talk in the way, you never change your clothes. How you telling me you changed? Your attitude always gonna damn stay the same. You work at Pizza Hut, then you whisper the lane. Smoking on shards of the brain. You would do anything for a little fame. You would let Jason and Wade run the train. Man, I wish you could feel the victim's pain. It's a damn shame. Y'all be team Wade. The way y'all going now, that shit be super lame. They gonna put you on the plate, they gon' say the grace. Why y'all so afraid just to say their names?
Did you kill Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz?
No, absolutely not.
In this room? And you start fighting tears.
Satsboro would've done the same to Kobe. Pick up a dead kid, she done sold it. Wage wife looked like Hocus Pocus. Alexis looks like the poop emoji. Shane Wade said Dane looks like Moby. You're not funny, take off that robe please. Begging for an interview, you down on both knees. Stop doing that, just smoke trees. Joey took his ball when he went home. He don't put Wade right up in the friend zone. You know that Lorenzo's a chomo. Don't even try to move the damn goalpost. Miller didn't even know. What if she had a kid and she left him alone with that damn Lorenzo? Cut him with the wood chipper or fucking JD's nipple.
This is not the end. The end is when the accused takes his last breath, and I will be there at the execution. That's a promise.